Hello students, welcome to Life Sciences with Jyotishri. In this module, we will be discussing about water soluble vitamins that I have explained you in the previous videos. Now, let us have a look on the water soluble vitamins, which are heterogeneous group of compounds. Since they differ chemically from each other, the only common character shared by them is their solubility in water. Most of these vitamins are readily excreted in urine and they are not toxic to the body. Water soluble vitamins are not stored in the body in large quantities except B12. Their metabolic stores, unlike fat soluble vitamins, are depleted within weeks and the deficiency symptoms result. For this reason, water soluble vitamins must be continuously supplied in the diet. They are generally found in yeast, grain, rice, vegetables, fish, and meat. These are essential coenzymes required in energy releasing mechanisms. They also act as coenzymes for metabolism of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Water soluble vitamins include the B complex vitamin and vitamin C. Hello students, in the previous slide we have discussed about water soluble vitamins and under that vitamin B complex and vitamin C. So vitamin B complex is a large number of vitamin B and they are having their individual scientific names. So these are the 8 different types of vitamin B and how to remember their each and specific scientific name. Hello students, in the previous slide we have already discussed about water soluble vitamins and in this video tutorial we will be discussing about vitamin B complex. So this vitamin B complex is a large number of vitamin B and totally there are 8 different types of vitamin B and each and every different type of vitamin B is having their scientific name. Individually they are having separate scientific names basing on their structure and their chemical composition. So it's a little bit tough to remember all these scientific names for each and every vitamin B, isn't it? So today I am going to tell you a trick. So to easily remember these scientific names of each and every vitamin B. So this vitamin B1 is having a scientific name, that is thiamine. For B2 it's riboflavin and for B3 it's niacin, B5 pantothenic acid, B6 pyridoxine, B7 biotin, B9 folic acid and B12 cyanocobalamin. Now, so what is the trick to easily remember all these scientific names? So the trick is basing on your efforts only. So how you are studying for your exam. So how the basic format for easily remembering all these scientific name is just consider T for thiamine. So it starts with T, right? And riboflavin starts with R and ends niacin, N, pantothenic acid P, pyridoxine, biotin, folic acid, cyanocobalamin. So these are the starting letters of all these different 8 types of vitamins B. So for B1 the scientific name is thiamine, for B2 is riboflavin R, for B3 is niacin N, for B5 it's pantothenic acid P, for B6 it's pyridoxine and B7 biotin B, B9 folic acid F and B12 cyanocobalamin C. So now let us see the trick lying behind this initial starting letters. So T, thiamine. Thiamine starts with T and T stands for tri. Okay, so T stands for tri, R for revising. So T, thiamine starts with T, that is tri, riboflavin R, revising, niacin N, notes. So TRN, try revising notes. So generally, your lecturers or your teachers will ask you to try continuously revising your notes before going to your exams, isn't it? So try revising notes. And P, perfect. P for perfect. Okay, so perfect. Another P, perfect practicing. So pyridoxine P, another P. So P for practicing. B, biotin, builds. F for future career. Okay, so this is the trick lying behind your vitamin B. So all these are 8 different types of vitamin B complex. So a B complex is a group of vitamins. So under that totally B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9 and B12. These are the 8 different types of B complex vitamins. So each and every vitamin B is having its own individual scientific name. So that is B1 for thiamine and riboflavin for B2, niacin for B3, pantothenic acid for B6 and pantothenic acid for B5, pyridoxine for B6, biotin for B7, folic acid for B9 and cyanocobalamin, that is B12. Now, so this thiamine starts with letter T and T for tri. And riboflavin starts with R, that is revising. And niacin starts with N, that is notes. Pantothenic acid, that is P, P for perfect. Pyridoxine, that is another P, that is practicing. Now biotin starts with B, B for builds. Folic acid, that is starts with F, that is future. And cyanocobalamin, that is C, and C for career. So all these names you can easily remember by the numbering, that is B1, B2, B3 and B5, B6, B7, B9 and B12 and TRNPPBFC, that is try revising notes, which gives perfect practicing, builds future career. Try revising notes, perfect practicing builds future career. So this is the trick that you have to remember for your scientific names based on scientific names of your vitamin B complex. They are the building blocks of the human body and are critical for the human body function. They are responsible for cellular metabolism, maintaining mental activities and energy levels. Vitamin B complex helps to build up red blood cells or hemoglobin, which enables us to have good vision, maintains good cellular function, and are also responsible for neural and muscular functions. They create and help us to have a good appetite. They are responsible for heart function, and very importantly, pregnant women should need a sufficient amount of vitamin B complex for the fetus to develop well without defects. There are different signs of deficiency which include skin rashes, cracks around the mouth like dryness, and cracking scaly lesions on the lips. Swollen tongue, fatigue, weakness, anemia, irritability or depression, sometimes mental confusion, nausea, diarrhea and abdominal cramps. These are some of the most common symptoms of vitamin B complex deficiency. Now, who should take a vitamin B complex? Since B vitamins are found in many foods, you are most likely not at a risk of developing a deficiency as long as you follow a well-rounded diet. However, certain circumstances increase the need for vitamin B, making supplements necessary. Pregnant or breastfeeding women during pregnancy, they have the demand for vitamin B, particularly B12 and folate, which support fetal development. In women who are pregnant or breastfeeding, especially those who follow vegetarian or vegan diets, supplementing with a B complex vitamin is crucial. B12 or folate deficiency in pregnant or breastfeeding women can lead to severe neurological damage or birth defects in the fetus. As you age, your ability to absorb vitamin B12 decreases and your appetite declines, making it difficult for some people to get enough B12 through diet alone. The body's ability to release B12 from food so that it can be absorbed depends on adequate amounts of stomach acid. However, it is estimated that 10 to 30% of people over 50 do not produce enough stomach acid to properly absorb B12. Hence, deficiency in B12 has been linked to increased rates of depression and mood disturbances in elderly people. Deficiency in vitamin B6 and folate are also common in the elderly population. Those with certain medical conditions such as celiac disease, cancer, Crohn's disease, alcoholism, hypothyroidism, and most of the people who are susceptible to developing nutrient deficiencies including vitamin B. Additionally, several genetic mutations can affect how your body metabolizes folate and can lead to a folate deficiency and other health issues. Moreover, people who have undergone certain weight loss surgeries are also more likely to be deficient in vitamin B. In these circumstances, patients are often advised to supplement with a B complex vitamin to correct or avoid deficiencies. Vegetarians and vegans generally are high at a risk of developing B12 deficiency if they do not get enough amount of vitamin B through fortified foods or supplements. A daily B complex vitamin can help ensure that people who choose to follow diets that eliminate animal products are getting enough amount of these important nutrients. Commonly prescribed medications can lead to a deficiency in B vitamin. Each vitamin B has a specific recommended daily amount that varies depending on gender, age, and other variables like pregnancy. For women and men, the recommended daily intake of vitamin B is for B1 it is 1.1 mg, for B2 it is also the same 1.1 mg, for B3 it's 14 mg, for B5 it's 5 mg, and for B6 it's 1.3 mg, and for B7 it's 30 micrograms, and B9 400 micrograms, and for B12 it's 2.4 micrograms. Pregnant and lactating women needs higher amounts of vitamin B while infants and children need less. If you are deficient in vitamin B, you may need to supplement with higher doses to correct the deficiency. For these reasons, it's important to choose a B complex supplement based on your individual requirement for each B vitamin. Now let us discuss about each and every vitamin B, its sources, structure, biochemical functions, and deficiencies. Thiamine is also known as anti-beriberi or antineurotic vitamin, which is water-soluble vitamin, and it has a specific coenzyme thiamine pyrophosphate, which is mostly associated with carbohydrate metabolism. Thiamine contains a pyrimidine ring and a thiazole ring held by methylene bridge. Thiamine is the only natural compound with thiazole ring. The alcohol group of thiamine is esterified with phosphate to form coenzyme thiamine pyrophosphate. The pyrophosphate moiety is donated by ATP and the reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme thymine pyrophosphate transferase. Now coming to the dietary sources of vitamin B, which includes cereals, pulses, oil seeds, nuts and yeast are the good sources of vitamin B1. Thymine is mostly concentrated in the outer layer of cereals. Polishing of rice removes about 80% of thymine. Vitamin B1 is also present in animal foods like pork, liver, heart, kidney, milk. In the parboiled and milled rice, thymine is not lost in polishing. Since thymine is a water-soluble vitamin, it is extracted into the water during cooking process. Such water should not be discarded. Now coming to the regular dietary allowances or the recommended dietary allowances. The daily requirement of thymine depends upon the intake of carbohydrate. A dietary supply of around 1 to 1.5 mg per day is recommended for adults. For children, the recommended dietary allowance is 0.7 to 1.2 mg per day. The requirement increases in pregnancy and lactation even as the coenzyme thymine pyrophosphate is intimately connected with the energy releasing reactions in carbohydrate metabolism. The enzyme pyruvate dehydrogenase catalyzes oxidative decarboxylation and the reaction is dependent upon TPP, that is thymine pyrophosphate. Thymine pyrophosphate plays a very important role in transmission of nerve impulse. It is believed that TPP is required for acetylcholine synthesis and the ion translocation of neural tissue. Transketolase is dependent upon TPP and this is the enzyme of hexose monophosphate shunt pathway, so that is HMP shunt pathway. This pathway is concerned with the production of ribose and NADPH respectively, which are required for nucleic acid and lipid metabolism. Alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase is also an enzyme of TCA cycle, that is citric acid cycle. This enzyme is comparable with pyruvate dehydrogenase and requires TPP. This is also helps in digestion of food and it provides strength to muscles. Now coming to the deficiency symptoms of vitamin B1. The deficiency of vitamin B1 results in the condition called beriberi. Beriberi is most commonly observed in populations consuming exclusively polished rice as staple food. The early symptoms of thiamine deficiency are loss of appetite, weakness, constipation, mental depression, peripheral neuropathy, irritability, numbness in the legs, complaints of pins and needles sensation are reported. There are several biochemical changes during B1 deficiency where the carbohydrate metabolism is impaired and the accumulation of pyruvate occurs in the tissues which is harmful, and elevated levels of pyruvate concentration in plasma also is very harmful. Normally, pyruvate does not cross the blood-brain barrier and enter the brain. However, in thiamine deficiency, an alteration occurs in the blood-brain barrier, permitting the pyruvate to enter the brain directly. And it is believed that pyruvate accumulation in brain results in disturbed metabolism and may also be responsible for polyneuritis, and hence thiamine is also known as anti-neurotic vitamin. Due to lack of energy, that is ATP, and the NADPH, the cellular functions are adversely affected. Thiamine deficiency leads to impairment in nerve impulse transmission due to lack of TPP. The transketolase activity in erythrocytes is decreased, and the measurement of RBC transketolase activity is used as a diagnostic test to assess thiamine deficiency. The increase in this enzyme activity by the addition of TPP is an index of the degree of thiamine deficiency. In adults, there are two types of beriberi, namely wet beriberi and dry beriberi. Infantile beriberi that differs from adult beriberi is also generally observed. Wet beriberi is characterized by edema of legs, that is accumulation of more amount of water in the legs, in the feet, trunk and serious cavities. It also leads to breathlessness and palpitation. The calf muscles are slightly swollen. The systolic blood pressure is elevated while diastolic is decreased. Fast and bouncing pulse is observed, and the heart becomes weak, and death may also occur due to heart failure. Coming to dry beriberi, this is associated with neurological manifestations resulting in peripheral neuritis. Edema is not commonly observed in dry beriberi, and hence the name dry beriberi, where accumulation of water is not observed in the feet. That is the main difference between wet beriberi and dry beriberi. The muscles become weak and walking becomes very difficult in dry beriberi. The affected individuals depend upon support to walk and become bedridden and may even die if not treated. The symptoms of beriberi are often mixed, which cause is referred to a mixed beriberi. Infantile beriberi is seen in infants born to mothers suffering from thiamine deficiency. The breast milk of these mothers contains low thiamine content, and hence infantile beriberi is observed with which is characterized by sleeplessness, restlessness, vomiting, convulsions and bouts of screaming that resemble abdominal colic. Most of these symptoms are due to cardiac dilation, and sometimes death may also occur suddenly due to cardiac failure. Riboflavin. The scientific name of B2 is riboflavin. Riboflavin, through its coenzymes, takes part in the variety of cellular oxidation reduction reactions, and it is also known as beauty vitamin. It is yellow in color, and the word riboflavin is derived from two sources, that is ribose, which means ribose sugar moiety, that is 5 carbon atom, and flavin is a yellow color. Next, coming to the chemical structure of riboflavin, it contains 6,7-dimethyl isoalloxane, which is a heterocyclic 3-ring structure attached to D-ribitol by a nitrogen atom. Ribitol is an open chain form of ribose sugar with the aldehyde group reduced to alcohol. Riboflavin is stable to heat but sensitive to light. When exposed to UV light rays of sun, it is converted into lumiflavin, which exhibits yellow fluorescence color. The substances, namely lactoflavin, heptoflavin and ovaflavin, which are originally thought to be different and are structurally identical to riboflavin. Coming to the dietary sources of riboflavin, they are highly present in goat milk and milk products, meat, eggs, liver, kidney, which are the rich sources of riboflavin. Several fruits, vegetables are moderate sources of vitamin B2. Coming to the recommended dietary allowance, the daily requirement of riboflavin for an adult is 1.2 to 1.7 mg per day, and higher intakes are advised for pregnant and lactating women. Now let us discuss about the biochemical functions of riboflavin. The flavin coenzymes, mostly FAD and FMN, which participate in redox reaction responsible for energy production, that is in electron transport chain. The functional unit of both the coenzymes is isoalloxane ring, which serves as an acceptor of two hydrogen atoms. Enzymes that use flavin coenzymes are called flavoproteins. The coenzymes often bind rather tightly to the protein, either by non-covalent bonds or covalent bonds in the holoenzyme. The coenzymes can be reversibly dissociated from the holoenzyme if the binding is non-covalent. Many flavoproteins contain metal atoms, which are known as metalloflavoproteins. The coenzymes FAD and FMN are associated with certain enzymes involved in carbohydrate, lipid, protein, and purine metabolism. Riboflavin deficiency include chlilosis and glossitis. Chlilosis is fissures at the corner of the mouth, and glottis is smooth and purplish color is formed, that is glossitis. Okay. Next, riboflavin deficiency is such which is very common, and it is mostly observed with other vitamin deficiencies. Chronic alcoholics who are susceptible to vitamin B2 deficiency, and the intake of large doses of riboflavin of around 5 to 10 mg per day in humans does not result in any toxic symptoms. This vitamin is not stored in the body, and it is excreted in fecus and to a lesser extent in urine. Uroflavin, a compound structurally related to riboflavin, is also found in urine. Vitamin B3. It is also known as nicotinic acid, and the scientific name is niacin. It is also known as pellagra preventive factor of Goldberg. The disease pellagra is known as rough skin, which has been known for centuries. It is a colorless water-soluble solid derivative of pyridine with a carboxylic group at the third position. If we go into the structure of the niacin, it is pyridine 3-carboxylic acid, and the amide form of niacin is known as niacinamide or nicotinamide. Dietary nicotinamide, niacin, and tryptophan contribute to the synthesis of coenzymes NAD and NADP. NAD is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, and NADP is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. The pathway for the biosynthesis of NAD and NADP is through the deamination process in the body, which leads to niacin. And then the niacin undergoes a series of reactions to produce NAD plus and NADP plus. Tryptophan produces quilinate, which then forms nicotinate and mononucleotide, and ultimately NAD plus and NADP plus. Coming to the dietary sources of niacin, these like liver, yeast, whole grains, cereals, pulses, beans, and peanuts are rich in vitamin B3. Milk, fish, eggs, and vegetables are moderate sources. The essential amino acids like tryptophan serve as a precursor for the synthesis of nicotinamide coenzymes. On an average, 1 gram of a good quality protein containing about 60 mg of tryptophan is equivalent to 1 mg of niacin. For the synthesis of tryptophan and other essential amino acids, niacin is the precursor. Tryptophan can replace niacin to an extent of 10% for the synthesis of several coenzymes. Therefore, both niacin and tryptophan amino acid have to be invariably provided in the diet. Now, if we go with the recommended dietary allowances of vitamin B3, here in an adult of around 50 to 20 mg and for children around 10 to 15 mg. Biochemical functions of niacin, the coenzymes NADP plus and NAD plus are involved in variety of oxidation reduction reactions. They accept hydride ion and undergo reduction in the pyridine ring. This results in the neutralization of positive charges. The nitrogen atom and the fourth carbon atom of nicotinamide ring participate in the reaction, while one atom of hydrogen is accepted by the coenzyme and the other hydrogen ion is released into surrounding medium. This reaction is reversed when NADH is oxidized to NAD plus and NADP plus also functions like NAD plus in the oxidation reduction reactions. A large number of enzymes belonging to the class of oxidoreductases are dependent upon niacin, that is on NAD plus and NADP plus coenzymes. These coenzymes loosely bound to the enzymes can be separated easily by dialysis, and these coenzymes participate in almost all the metabolic reactions which include carbohydrate, lipid, protein metabolisms. NADH produced is oxidized in the electron transport chain to generate ATP in the powerhouse of the cell, that is mitochondria. Moreover, NADPH is also important for many biosynthetic reactions as it donates reducing equivalents. Now coming to deficiency symptoms which results in pellagra, that is rough skin. The disease pellagra involves skin, gastrointestinal tract and central nervous system. The symptoms of pellagra are commonly referred as 3 Ds. The disease also progresses in order like dermatitis on skin, diarrhea on gastrointestinal tract and also on dementia. If it is not treated, and it may lead to death. Dermatitis is the inflammation on the skin usually found on the areas of skin exposed to sun. Diarrhea may be in the form of loose motions and with the blood and mucus. Prolonged diarrhea will lead to dehydration and weight loss. Dementia is associated with degeneration of nervous tissue, and the symptoms of dementia include anxiety, irritability, poor memory, insomnia, that is sleeplessness. Pellagra is most commonly among people with staple diet, and niacin is present in mycin is an unavailable to the body as it is bound form. The amino acid leucine has high in Jova has been shown to inhibit the synthesis of NAD plus and NAD plus, and for this reason leucine has been implicated in the development of pellagra. It is also known as nicotinic acid and the scientific name is niacin. It is also known as pellagra preventive factor of Goldberg. The disease pellagra is known as rough skin, which has been known for centuries. It is a colorless water-soluble solid derivative of pyridine with a carboxylic group at the third position. If we go into the structure of the niacin, it is pyridine 3-carboxylic acid, and the amide form of niacin is known as niacinamide or nicotinamide. Dietary nicotinamide, niacin and tryptophan contribute to the synthesis of coenzymes NAD and NADP. NAD is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide and NADP is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. The pathway for the biosynthesis of NAD and NADP is through the deamination process in the body, which leads to niacin. And then the niacin undergoes a series of reactions to produce NAD plus and NADP plus. Tryptophan produces quilinate, which then forms nicotinate and mononucleotide, and ultimately NAD plus and NADP plus. Coming to the dietary sources of niacin, these like liver, yeast, whole grains, cereals, pulses, beans and peanuts are rich in vitamin B3. Milk, fish, eggs and vegetables are moderate sources. The essential amino acids like tryptophan serve as a precursor for the synthesis of nicotinamide coenzymes. On an average, 1 gram of a good quality protein containing about 60 mg of tryptophan is equivalent to 1 mg of niacin. For the synthesis of tryptophan and other essential amino acids, niacin is the precursor. Tryptophan can replace niacin to an extent of 10% for the synthesis of several coenzymes. Therefore, both niacin and tryptophan amino acid have to be invariably provided in the diet. Now, if we go with the recommended dietary allowances of vitamin B3, here in an adult of around 50 to 20 mg and for children around 10 to 15 mg. To the biochemical functions of niacin, the coenzymes NADP plus and NAD plus are involved in variety of oxidation reduction reactions. They accept hydride ion and undergo reduction in the pyridine ring. This results in the neutralization of positive charges. The nitrogen atom and the fourth carbon atom of nicotinamide ring participate in the reaction, while one atom of hydrogen is accepted by the coenzyme and the other hydrogen ion is released into surrounding medium. This reaction is reversed when NADH is oxidized to NAD plus and NADP plus also functions like NAD plus in the oxidation reduction reactions. A large number of enzymes belonging to the class of oxidoreductases are dependent upon niacin, that is on NAD plus and NADP plus coenzymes. These coenzymes loosely bound to the enzymes can be separated easily by dialysis, and these coenzymes participate in almost all the metabolic reactions which include carbohydrate, lipid, protein metabolisms. NADH produced is oxidized in the electron transport chain to generate ATP in the powerhouse of the cell, that is mitochondria. Moreover, NADPH is also important for many biosynthetic reactions as it donates reducing equivalents. Now coming to deficiency symptoms, which results in pellagra, that is rough skin. The disease pellagra involves skin, gastrointestinal tract and central nervous system. The symptoms of pellagra are commonly referred as 3 Ds. The disease also progresses in order like dermatitis on skin, diarrhea on gastrointestinal tract and also on dementia. If it is not treated, and it may lead to death. Dermatitis is the inflammation on the skin usually found on the areas of skin exposed to sun. Diarrhea may be in the form of loose motions and with the blood and mucus. Prolonged diarrhea will lead to dehydration and weight loss. Dementia is associated with degeneration of nervous tissue, and the symptoms of dementia include anxiety, irritability, poor memory, insomnia, that is sleeplessness. Pellagra is most commonly among people with staple diet, and niacin is present in mycin is unavailable to the body as it is bound form. The amino acid leucine has high in jowar has been shown to inhibit the synthesis of NAD plus and NAD plus, and for this reason leucine has been implicated in the development of pellagra. Vitamin B5, commercially well known as D-pantothenic acid or pantothenate, which is one of the most potent water-soluble vitamins of vitamin B complex. It is also known as chick anti-dermatitis factor, which is widely distributed in nature. Its metabolic role as a coenzyme is also widespread. Pantothenic acid was first isolated in pure form by Williams and his associates. It is synthesized in 1940 by several group of co-workers Lippmann, who introduced high energy compounds in the year 1945 and ultimately discovered coenzyme A, which contains pantothenic acid. The pantothenic acid is extremely beneficial for human life as it facilitates the body in breaking down food, that is complex carbohydrates, into simple forms of sugar, that is glucose, and fats and proteins, which in turn provides energy for carrying out various bodily activities. It also helps in making new red blood cells, synthesizing cholesterol and a wide number of hormones in adrenal glands. Coming to the structure of coenzyme A, which consists of two components, pantothenic acid and beta alanine, held together by a peptide linkage, and synthesis of coenzyme A from pantothenate occurs in a series of reactions. Pantothenate is first phosphorylated, to which cysteine is added. Decarboxylation followed by addition of AMP moiety, that is adenosine monophosphate, and a phosphate results in coenzyme A. The structure of coenzyme A consists of pantothenic acid joined to a beta mercaptoethanol at one end. On the other side, pantothenic acid is held by a phosphate bridge to adenylic acid, and the adenylic acid is made up of adenine and a phosphate linked to carbon 3 of ribose. Now coming to the dietary sources of vitamin B5, which is present in all animal and plant foods, and the rich sources include egg, liver, meat, yeast, and etc. Coming to the recommended dietary allowances, for humans it is not clearly known, but a daily intake for all types of for all ages around 5 to 10 mg is advised. Now coming to the functions of vitamin B5, it plays a very significant role in conversion of energy for various bodily activities. It also takes part in conversion of various other B vitamins into forms which are acceptable by the body. Vitamin B5 is a potent antioxidant and a neural compound which helps in boosting the immune system. Vitamin B5 is extremely useful in treating allergies, alcoholism, baldness, autism, burning feet syndrome, yeast infections, heart failure, carpal tunnel syndrome, conjunctivitis, respiratory disorders, asthma, and celiac disease, colitis, conversions, and cytosis. Vitamin B5 is a potent antioxidant and a neural compound which helps in boosting the immune system and neural functions. It also aids in metabolizing fat and reducing stress levels. It plays a pivotal role in the treatment of depression, diabetic nerve pain, boosting immune function and maintaining blood sugar levels, refining athletic performance, treating tongue infections, gray hair, dandruff, headache, hyperactivity, insomnia, irritability and hypotension, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, muscular cramps in legs and obesity. It plays a very active role in synthesizing of coenzyme A, which converts the consumed food into fatty acids and cholesterol, and hence plays a very important role in synthesis of fatty acids. It is also necessary for the production of a fat-like molecule known as sphingosine, which is a phospholipid, which in turn helps to conduct chemical transmissions at the cellular level. Several types of research have shown that regular intake of vitamin B reduces pain and inflammation in case of rheumatoid arthritis. It is also extremely beneficial for metabolizing cholesterol. It keeps a healthy balance of the cholesterol levels in the body. It lowers the level of bad cholesterol and ups the level of good cholesterol. Vitamin B5 plays a crucial role in the synthesis of hormones called melatonin, which is secreted by the pineal gland located deep inside the brain. It controls the wake-sleep cycle and prevents insomnia and helps the body to deal with tiredness and stress. It is highly beneficial in improving eyesight and reducing pain and inflammation in case of various vision problems like dry eyes. Vitamin B5 is an excellent choice for enhancing heart health by lowering the bad cholesterol in the body, and it prevents the risk of cholesterol related heart issues like heart block, atherosclerosis, heart attacks, and etc. It treats dilated cardiomyopathy, lowers the high blood pressure, and prevents heart failure. Several studies reveal that vitamin B5 supplements are also good for treating respiratory issues, and it reduces cough and cold symptoms and treat asthma and other bronchial issues. Since vitamin B5 helps in synthesis of coenzyme A, and the high concentration of this enzyme in the liver helps in removing harmful toxins from the body and in turn promote liver functions. Vitamin B5 is a potent antioxidant and effectively takes part in healing wounds and reducing inflammation, which consists of skin like acne, pimple, blemishes, and also hydrates and moisturizes the skin. Commercially, vitamin B5 is used as an ingredient in hair, skin, and makeup products since they help in adding volume, texture, and shine to the hair and also reduce graying. As a skin care ingredient, it helps in improving the radiance and quality of the skin. It is also used for various skin problems like itching, diaper rash, and insect stings, bites, infection, and etc. It is also useful in preventing and treating skin reactions to radiation therapy. Now coming to the deficiency symptoms, it is a surprise to biochemists that despite the involvement of pantothenic acid as a coenzyme in a great number of metabolic reactions, its deficiency manifestations have not yet been reported in human beings. This may be due to widespread distribution of the vitamin, or the symptoms of pantothenic acid may be similar to other vitamin deficiencies. Dr. Gopalan, a world-renowned nutritionalist from India, linked the burning feet syndrome, that is pain and numbness in the toes, sleeplessness, fatigue, etc. with pantothenic acid deficiency. Pantothenic acid deficiency in experimental animals results in anemia, fatty liver, decreased steroid synthesis. Vitamin B6 is used to represent three compounds, namely pyridoxine, pyridoxal, and pyridoxamine. Vitamin B6 refers to a group of chemically very similar compounds that are interconverted in biological systems. The chemical structure of pyridoxine is, there are three compounds, that is pyridamine derivatives, and they differ from each other in the structure of functional group attached to fourth carbon atom in the pyridine ring. Pyridoxine is a primary alcohol, pyridoxal, which is an aldehyde form, while pyridoxamine is amine. Pyridoxamine is mostly present in plants, while pyridoxal and pyridoxamine are found in animal foods. Pyridoxine can be converted into pyridoxal and pyridoxamine, but the latter cannot be form pyridoxine. Animal sources such as egg, fish, milk, meat are rich in vitamin B6, and wheat, corn, cabbage, roots, and tubers are good vegetable sources. The requirement of pyridoxine for an adult is 2 to 2.2 mg per day. During pregnancy, lactation, and old age, an intake of 2.5 mg per day is recommended. As it is observed from the coenzyme function, pyridoxine is closely associated with protein, acid metabolism, protein amino acid metabolism. The daily requirements of B6 are calculated on the assumption that the intake of protein, if it is less than 100 grams per day. Coming to the biochemical functions of pyridoxine, it is having 9 different biochemical functions. It is used to treat inflammation associated with rheumatoid arthritis, which help to reduce symptoms associated with rheumatoid arthritis. The high levels of inflammation in the body that result from arthritis may lead to low levels of B6. However, it is unclear if supplementing with B6 reduces the inflammation in people with this condition. And if we go with another biochemical function, it promotes eye health and prevent eye diseases. Vitamin B6 play an important role in preventing eye diseases, especially a type of vision loss that affects older adults called age-related macular degeneration, that is AMD. Since vitamin B6 helps to reduce elevated blood levels of homocysteine, getting enough B6 and may lower your risk of the disease. And if we consider the another biochemical function, it is used to prevent cancer. Getting enough vitamin B6 may lower your risk of developing certain types of cancer, and the reason why B6 may help prevent cancer in which is unclear, but researchers suspect that it is related to its ability to fight inflammation that may contribute to cancer and other chronic conditions. Research on vitamin B6 and breast cancer also shows an association between adequate blood levels of vitamin B6 and decreased risk of disease. However, other studies show that vitamin B6 levels and cancer risk have found no association. Next, if we consider, it also prevents clogged arteries and reduce heart disease risk. Vitamin B6 may prevent clogged arteries and minimize heart diseases. Researchers show that people with low blood levels of vitamin B6 have almost double risk of getting heart disease compared to those of higher levels of vitamin B6. This is likely due to the role of B6 in decreasing elevated homocysteine levels associated with several disease processes including heart disease. And researchers also show that there is a beneficial effect of B6 in preventing heart disease by lowering the cholesterol levels in the clogged arteries. Vitamin B6 has also shown a variety of biochemical functions in treating nausea during pregnancy. Vitamin B6 has been used for decades to treat nausea and vomiting during pregnancy. Researchers are not entirely sure why vitamin B6 helps with morning sickness, but it may be because adequate B6 levels plays a several vital role in ensuring a healthy pregnancy. Another study compared the impact of ginger and vitamin B6 on reducing episodes of nausea and vomiting in 126 pregnant women, and the results showed that 75 mg of B6 every day decreased nausea and vomiting symptoms. These studies suggest that vitamin B6 is effective in treating morning sickness even in duration less than 1 week. It is also used in treating symptoms of PMS. PMS, which means premenstrual syndrome, which includes anxiety, depression and irritability. B6 also prevent and treat anemia by aiding hemoglobin production. And hemoglobin is a protein that delivers oxygen to your cells. When you have low hemoglobin, your cells do not get enough oxygen. As a result, you may develop anemia. Studies have linked low levels of vitamin B6 with anemia, especially in pregnant women and women of childbearing age. And vitamin B6 is also used to promote brain health and reduce the risk of Alzheimer's. And moreover, it is used to improve mood and reduce symptoms of depression. This is partly because this vitamin is necessary for creating neurotransmitters that regulate emotions including serotonin, dopamine and gamma aminobutyric acid, that is GABA. Now coming to the deficiency symptoms, pyridoxine deficiency is associated with neurological symptoms such as depression, irritability, nervousness and mental confusion. Decrease in hemoglobin levels associated with hypochromic microhemolytic anemia is seen in B6 deficiency people. Arms and leg cramps are and loss of muscular control, muscular weakness and skin lesions also lead to deficiency of vitamin B6. B7, or else it is also known as vitamin H, and biotin is the scientific name of vitamin B7. It is a sulfur containing B complex vitamin and is directly participates as a coenzyme in carboxylation reactions. Biotin is a heterocyclic sulfur containing monocarboxylic acid. The structure is formed by fusion of imidazole and thiophene ring with a valeric acid side chain. Biotin is covalently bound to epsilon amino acid group of lysine to form biocytin in enzymes. Coming to the dietary sources, biotin is widely distributed in both animal and plant foods. The rich sources are liver, kidney, egg yolk, milk, tomatoes, grains and etc. A daily intake of about 100 to 300 micrograms is recommended for adults. In fact, biotin is normally synthesized by intestinal bacteria. However, to what extent the synthesized biotin contributes to the body requirements is not clearly known. Coming to the biochemical functions of biotin, which plays a very important role in body, including breaking down micronutrients, which includes gluconeogenesis, where synthesis of glucose from sources of other than carbohydrates, amino acids, and in fatty acid synthesis and in amino acid breakdown. Supporting nail health. Brittle nails are fragile and easily become split or cracked. A biotin deficiency can lead to brittle nails. Changing the diet and other lifestyle factors can improve nail health and can also some commercial products. Boosting hair health. The diet can play an important role in the health of the skin and hair. For instance, some foods for healthy hair include eggs, Brazil nuts and fatty fish. Many hair products that claim to encourage healthier strong hair contain biotin. Biotin deficiency can lead to hair loss, which indicates that vitamin is involved in keeping the hair healthy. However, little research has been linked the vitamin with hair health in people who do not have biotin deficiencies. Supporting pregnancy and breastfeeding. Biotin is very important for women who are pregnant or lactating. In fact, about 50% of pregnant women in United States may have at least a mild deficiency. This level of deficiency may affect a person's health, but not enough to cause noticeable symptoms. It is also reduces blood sugar in people with diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is a metabolic condition characterized by high blood sugar levels and impaired insulin function. A biotin deficiency may disrupt blood sugar or glucose regulation. Some evidences show that blood biotin levels may be lower in people with diabetes. Studies in animals have suggested that supplements containing biotin and chromium picolinate could prevent insulin resistance. Boosting skin health. Scientists do not fully understand biotin's role in maintaining healthy skin. However, people with biotin deficiencies may experience skin problems including red, scaly rashes. It also supports in MS treatment, that is multiple sclerosis, which is an autoimmune disease. It damages the protective covering of nerve fibers in the spinal cord and in the eyes. This protective covering is called myelin, and biotin may play an important role in protecting brain health. And coming to the deficiency of vitamin B7, The symptoms include anemia, loss of appetite, nausea, dermatitis, glossitis. Biotin deficiency is uncommon since it is well distributed in foods and also supplied by the intestinal bacteria. The deficiency may however be associated with the following two causes, that is destruction of intestinal flora and high consumption of raw eggs. The raw eggs will contain a glycoprotein avidin which highly binds with biotin and blocks its absorption from intestine. Folic acid or folacin is abundantly found in green leafy vegetables. It is important for 1-carbon metabolism and is required for the synthesis of certain amino acids, purines and pyrimidine thymine reactions. Coming to the dietary sources of vitamin B9, that is the folic acid. It is a water soluble vitamin with a yellow crystalline substance and it is widely distributed in nature. Rich sources include green leafy vegetables, whole grains, cereals, liver, kidney and eggs. Milk is rather a pure source of folic acid. Now coming to the chemical structure of chemistry of folic acid. It consists of 3 components, that is tridentine ring and para-aminobenzoic acid and glutamic acid. Folic acid mostly has one glutamic acid residue and is known as tyrosine glutamic acid, that is PGA. The active form of folic acid is tetrahydrofolate, which is synthesized from folic acid by the enzyme dihydrofolate reductase, and it is very important for purine synthesis. Now coming to the biochemical functions of vitamin B9, that is folic acid and folate are commonly used as supplements for a variety of reasons. In prevention of birth defects and pregnancy complications. One of the most common uses of folic acid and folate supplements in prevention of birth defects, especially neural tube defects including spina bifida and encephalopathy. Next, in treatment of folate deficiency can occur due to variety of reasons including inadequate dietary intake, surgery, pregnancy, alcoholism and malabsorption diseases. Deficiency can result in serious side effects including megaloblastic anemia, birth defects and mental impairment, impaired immune function and depression. Moreover, folic acid promotes brain health and it is also involved in treatment of mental health disorders. It reduces the risk of heart disease by providing the supplements with folate based supplements including folic acid may help in improving heart health and reduce the risk of heart disease and risk factors. Other potential benefits includes which improve blood sugar level and higher intake of supplement folate induces increased fertility, and folic acid and folate supplements have been shown to reduce inflammatory markers including C-reactive protein and in reduction of medication side effects, and due to impaired kidney function, hyperhomocysteine occurs in over 80% of people with chronic kidney disease. Supplementing with folic acid may reduce the homocysteine levels in heart disease. Genetic polymorphisms that affect folate status also metabolize the folate and they show decreased effects of genetic polymorphisms. Now coming to the deficiency symptoms, which are most probably common vitamin deficiency observed primarily in pregnant women. In folic acid deficiency, decreased production of purines is observed which impairs DNA synthesis. Due to block in DNA synthesis, the maturation of erythrocytes is slowed down leading to macrocytic RBC. The estimation of folate derivative in serum and erythrocytes are useful to assess nutritional status of folic acid. Vitamin B12 is also known as anti-pernicious anemia vitamin. It is a unique vitamin synthesized only by microorganisms and not by animals and plants. It is the last vitamin to be discovered. The scientific name is cobalamin. And coming to the dietary sources of vitamin B12, which includes mostly foods of animal origin and only the sources of vitamin B12. The rich sources are liver, kidney, milk, curd, eggs, fish, pork and chicken. Curd is a better source than milk due to the synthesis of B12 by lactobacillus. Vitamin B12 is synthesized only by microorganisms, that is anaerobic bacteria. Plants cannot synthesize, hence B12 is never found in plant foods. Animals obtain B12 either by eating foods derived from other animals or from the intestinal bacterial synthesis. Now coming to the chemistry of vitamin B12, which is a complex structure and it has taken several years to establish its structure. The empirical formula of vitamin B12 is C63, H90, N14, O14, PCO. The structure of vitamin B12 consists of corine ring with a central cobalt atom. The corine ring is almost similar to the tetrapyrrole ring structure found in other porphyrin compounds, that is heme and chlorophyll. Heme with iron at its central metal ion and chlorophyll magnesium as its central metal ion. The corine ring has 4 pyrrole rings just like a porphyrin. 2 of the pyrrole units are directly bound to each other, whereas the other 2 are held by methane bridges. The groups, namely methyl, acetamide and propanamide, are the substitutes of the pyrrole ring. Vitamin B12 has cobalt atom in a coordination state of 6. Cobalt present at the center of the corine ring is bonded by 4 pyrrole nitrogens. Cobalt also holds the benzodiazole ring containing ribose 5-phosphate and amino isopropanol. A nitrogen atom of dimethyl benzodiazole is linked to cobalt. The amide group of amino isopropanol binds with D ring of corine. The cobalt atom also possesses 6 substitute groups located above the plane of corine ring. Now coming to the benefits of by consuming the cyanocobalamin, that is B12, which is normal function, which is crucial in functioning of brain and nervous system. It is also involved in formation of red blood cells and helps to create and regulate DNA. The metabolism of each and every cell in the body depends on vitamin B12 as it plays a part in the synthesis of fatty acids and energy production. And moreover, it is also used as a neurotransmitter in regulating brain function. And it also detoxifies the toxins from the body. And these are the causes of deficiency of vitamin B12, that is low protein diet, medications, use of several drugs, reduced absorption, aging and consumption of more amount of alcohol and leaky gut and stress. Coming to the symptoms of vitamin B12, the most important disease associated with vitamin B12 deficiency is pernicious anemia. It is characterized by low hemoglobin levels, decreased number of erythrocytes and neurological manifestations. One or more of the following causes are attributed to the occurrence of pernicious anemia. It also leads to several autoimmune destruction of gastric parietal cells and hereditary malabsorption of vitamin B12 and insufficient production of interferons and gastric HCl. Dietary deficiency of vitamin B12 is rather rare in developed countries. This may be observed among the people who subsist a pure vegetarian diet and do not consume even milk or milk products for many years. Dietary deficiency of B12 is seen among the strict vegetarians of low socio-economic group in developing countries. So, these are the symptoms, mild and severe symptoms of vitamin B12 deficiency. Now, if we go with the each and every organ with each and every side effects that are observed with the vitamin B12 deficiency. It includes in brain health and in the heart, risk increases in the heart functioning, and it is also causes tingling on hands and feet, numbness of feet, muscle weakness and indigestion, pale skin and inflamed mucous membranes, that is burning tongue. So, these are all about the vitamin B complex and its sources, structure, deficiency and the diseases related and the disease conditions related to vitamin B complex. Hope you have all understood and have a good day. Thank you.